I was not looking forward to the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. I was not a fan of the two Guardians movies as I thought they put too much of an emphasis on comedy and very little emphasis on the drama. Now James Gunn rectified this issue with both the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker. And I'll be honest, when I saw the trailer for the Guardians holiday special, I thought it looked like the Hallmark Channel came over and made a live-action cartoon of the MCU's live-action cartoon. And given the loss that Star-Lord is going through, I thought making a Christmas special was in poor taste and was Marvel trying to force some light-hearted jokes in a serious storyline. But I gotta say, I really liked it. This kind of project could only work from James Gunn. He took what I thought would be a generic MCU project and made it into something more unique. For one, there is no villain in this special. It would have been so easy to put a villain in here and just have people talk about Christmas and have a bunch of explosions go off. But James Gunn didn't do that. He didn't even do any CGI car crashes that the MCU have been doing lately. He told a story that was actually kind of heartfelt and actually expanded the character development of the characters. Well, one character, and that is Mantis. Now the primary characters that this special focuses on is Drax, Mantis, and Kevin Bacon. Yeah, I was surprised to find out just how much screen time he had in this special. And I was especially surprised at Mantis. She has always been portrayed as the dumb one. She has a couple moments where she gets to shine, but she's always there as a comedic side character. But this special is the first time where she actually felt like she had a brain and actually had some smarts to her. Now she's not completely changed, she still has her dumb moments, but I was surprised at how much more present she was, and how much louder she was too.
Get over the Zognuts! What are you doing?
Don't just take stuff.
No! Drax!
No, don't be someone else. Be Kevin Bacon, but like if you didn't suck.
Hello? Hello?
Hello!
She definitely felt more like a living, breathing character here. I wish I could say the same about Drax though. I liked the character that he was in the first Guardians movie. He joked around, but he felt like a genuine character who had feelings and actually recognized when he did wrong. But then in Guardians 2...
Okay. That's... What?
He laughed way too much, and those genuine and serious moments he had in the first movie were non-existent in this film. And that, unfortunately, is still the case in this holiday special. If anything, he actually acted dumber in here and was acting like a kid. It's really sad to see a character that is called Drax the Destroyer get turned into this. Even Dave Bautista has expressed his disappointments in this. I gotta say, I also like the jokes a lot more here. Some of them were stupid, some didn't even make any sense, like Mantis needing to be thrown over the gate, but then 5 minutes later she's doing super jumps all on her own, but a lot of the others felt endearing. It felt like they were pulled back when compared to the Guardians movies, and due to the Christmas setting, it felt like they fit a lot more here. And I was relieved to find that a lot of the jokes and dialogue that I didn't think worked in the trailer worked perfectly fine in the actual special. The best joke in the whole special was this.
Santa Claus, you will never return to Earth.
Calm down.
We're not gonna hurt you.
That's a talking raccoon.
I'll kill you! Don't it!
And this scene.
Wow. I guess all actors aren't complete pieces of shit.
I love the jokes they did about actors throughout this special. It was so hilarious. Even the DC references in this special were so bizarre to hear in a Marvel property. But given James Gunn is heading over to DC, it felt like he was flexing, even with his Suicide Squad references. Now, I wasn't a fan of the way the special looked. The look of the movie during the day looked too cheap and like a Hallmark movie to me. I thought it looked a lot better when it got dark. That's when the contrast and colors looked more appealing. And I also thought there were too many song numbers. I know song numbers are James Gunn's thing, but I thought he crammed too much in this 45-minute special. Some more musical Christmas moments would have been nice too, but he didn't do those. I really hope that he doesn't go this crazy with his song inclusions in the future DC movies he produces. I really hope he doesn't. The same for his characters. Now, whenever you hear the meaning of Christmas in movies or shows, it can either sound corny or heartfelt. And a lot of them were heartfelt in this special. But there were a couple that felt corny. I was also taken aback when I found out that Mantis was Peter's sister, and I'm quite surprised that they just happened to stumble upon that information off screen. That being said, once she tells him, this special became much more special. It gave the special a strong emotional core, which is something that I have criticized many of the MCU projects about before, that they don't have a strong emotional core to them. But this special did. 2 of them. And although I really wish that Peter's shock and response once he realizes the truth would have unfolded slower, kind of like how Leia had a slower reaction to realizing in Return of the Jedi, it was still done very well, but it didn't 100% hit the landing for me as it felt like it happened too quickly, and was a touch corny as well. I would say it was more of a 70% hit, so it was still good, but I think they could have done it in a way that would genuinely have been a tearjerker. But unfortunately, I didn't shed any tears. That being said, this scene really did elevate the special to me. So much so that my score was going to be a straight 8 out of 10, but after this ending, it just managed to scrape a low 9 out of 10. That emotional core really did work in the special's favor, and this special made me really excited to see what James Gunn does when he fully moves over to DC, because he has clearly grown as a filmmaker, and a lot of the complaints I had with his style of filmmaking in both of the Guardians movies have actually been mostly rectified in both the Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, and even this Christmas special. This actually makes me more excited to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3 when that comes out, as apparently even that is supposed to be more emotional too. So if James Gunn balances his comedy and humor with heart and emotion, as he did with these recent projects, then I couldn't be happier to see his future endeavors as a director and a creative. The holiday special was indeed special, and for it to have that impact on me of all people, well, that is a Christmas miracle that we can never forget.